Bachelor of Elementary Education in Northeastern Mindanao State University, Tagbilac Campus. Thank you for allowing me to conduct this interview, ma'am. Can we start now? What is your stand about multicultural education?
Okay, my stand about multicultural education is that multicultural education gives individuals the opportunity to examine their own social and cultural biases, break down those biases, and change their respective within their own setting. Multicultural education values different students, cultures, and prepares students to thrive in a diverse world.
As a prime mover of education, how did you address the challenges and issues having different students with different cultures, class, race, attitudes, norms, and values?
As a prime movers of education, I address the challenges and issues of having different students with different cultures, classes, attitudes, norms, and values by our social, emotional, and behavioral wellness as a great opportunity. Okay, I have 6 challenges. First is get to know your students. Okay. In getting to know my students, it takes time to learn about students' cultural background, attitudes, values, learning styles, and what makes them unique. Second is maintains consistent communication. Aside from getting to know my students, I should also continue to maintain ongoing communication throughout the school year. Third is acknowledge and respect every student. It is also important for students to celebrate and respect their own diverse background as well as each other. Fourth is practice cultural sensitivity. It is important to keep an open dialogue among students. It's equally as important to make sure that being sensitive to everyone's culture, beliefs, and language concern. Fifth is incorporate diversity in the lesson plan. In my classroom environment, it is important for fostering cultural awareness, but it also should ensure diversity is represented in my actual lesson plan. Last is give students freedom and flexibility. I allow my students to read and present their own opinion or perspective about their cultural background.
Thank you, ma'am. And last is, what techniques would you like to suggest or recommend to us as a future teachers?
There are several techniques or strategies that we can use to build trusting relationship with diverse students. To incorporate cultural awareness, I have several techniques. First is express interest in the ethical background of my students. I encourage my students to share their information about their ethical backgrounds as a means of fostering and trusting relationship with their fellow classmates. Second is redirect my role in this classroom for instruction to facilitator. This is another important for creating a nurturing environment for students in reducing the power differential between the instructor and the students.
Thank you, ma'am, for your time. It's an honor for me to hear all your ideas about multicultural education and on how to handle diverse culture in a classroom, and for giving me tips that I may use in the future. Thank you, ma'am. God bless.